I am your quintessential mix. My family, paternal side, comes from Louisiana, and our maternal side is out of Alberta, Canada. On the Louisiana side, we're Louisiana Choctaw, Creek, Biloxi, Creole. And then on my maternal side, out of Alberta, Canada, my grandfather was a survivor of St. Albert's Residential School, and when he left Canada, he kind of left all of that behind. Came to the States and married a beautiful Irish woman who was my Nana, and created, this multi-tribal, multi-ethnic person that I am. Shawnee Designs, actually it was a push in the back by my sister and our family members, where we had reached a point where we were actually doing more outreach. Families that hadn't been dancing for a while were coming to us and saying, could you help us make this particular style of dance, help us get our child dressed so that they can return to the circle, or maybe they had a death in a family and they were mourning for a long period of time and they wanted to return. So we were making outfits for families in these situations, and I was teaching at the time, and they said, well, you should really be doing this. This should be something that you're doing. And we talked it over, my husband and I, and we started taking just a few orders on the side. And my sister made a little website, Shawnee Designs, for us. And from there, it just kind of took off as far as within our community. Some of our work started to be featured on powwows.com. People that had seen the work on powwows.com really started to contact us through social media, on Facebook, through our website, and it became something that we weren't expecting. We honestly weren't expecting, so it created a shift for me. I moved from education and coaching and working within our Native Student Services or Native kids to working on this art full time. Our children have reached the point where all of their involvement, learning the arts, dancing, going to our grounds, has become such a good, secure home feeling for them that they have no problem sharing it in school. They seek out opportunities in the community to shine. They say, Mommy, I see they're having a talent show. Can I dress in my jingle dress and dance? So you can imagine one of the only Native kids at school showing up in a dress that's covered in metal cones and beadwork, wearing her eagle feathers. And, despite the fact that we live in Oklahoma, most of these children have never had experience with our culture, have never seen our dances. They don't know proper etiquette when dealing with our cultural items when they're on, and our children just kind of step up to the plate and explain, this is what I'm wearing, this is why I'm wearing it, these are the things that I can show you, please don't touch these other things because they're special and we've prayed on them. So they're very well-rounded and assertive and comfortable where they're at this point, which makes me happy. For me, all of my strength lies in my culture and our prayers, and the type of support that our community provides for me, for us. And I usually don't say me, I always say us. It's hard for me to say me. I believe we did move around a lot when I was growing up. And one of the things that my husband and I talked about, because he got to stay in one spot and I didn't, I said, this is important to me, for my children, for our children, to have the support of their community, their grounds, everybody there to help hold them together, to let them know that the way they think, the way they pray, the way they feel is good, that it's right. So in my growth as a woman and as a mother, it's a sense of grounding. When everything is taken away at the end of the day, there's certain things that no matter how bad it gets, I know that we have these things here that aren't leaving anytime soon. Things that we're holding on to and have fought to hold on to give to our kids. So.